guys, welcome back to Creativity and Inspiration. How's everyone doing? Welcome to our new creative space. It's super dim in here. It has not been painted yet, and the nasty carpet is still in. Next 2 weeks, that's all going to be done, and I'm super excited for us to organize and get creating regularly, twice a week, as soon as it's all done. But today, we're going back to nature. You know, we did that video using a leaf to create maybe a center of a journal page, maybe art, or maybe a journaling card, something like that. I'll link that video above. But today, we're going to take dirt instead of tea, instead of coffee, and we're going to create a stained paper. Then we're going to use that paper to make some journaling cards. So come on and let's jump into this video. Okay guys, so I have a piece of that paper that I got from Blick a long time ago. I've got a cup of water, and there's some sand behind you, which I'll turn you around in a minute. And all I'm going to do is put some water on our paper, and I'm kind of just, woo, I'm going to pick it up off the ground too, because we don't care if there's stuff on the ground. Okay, so I've got the paper wet. Probably put down a little bit more. Okay. There we go. We got our paper wet. Now we're going to get some sand from right here. And we're just going to sprinkle it on our paper. And now we're going to let it dry. Okay, it's dry now, so what I'm doing is brushing off all the extra dirt. You can do this outside or in your trash can like me, whatever works for you. But what you want to do is brush off all the dirt. Because remember, we used sand or dirt and water to create our nature dyed paper. Now, this is not, you know, what is it, museum safe or whatever, but it's fun. And if you were making a nature journal, if you were doing a project where you wanted to use all nature items, then this is awesome. And a couple of weeks ago, I showed you how to make an image using a leaf, and I'll link that above. Okay. Once you get all the sand or mud or dirt, whatever you use, off your paper, you will have some natural dyed paper. Now this is using dirt. I could have evened it out, but I kind of wanted to see what the pattern would be. So this is dirt. This is tea, and this is coffee. So you could use this for nature journal, art journal, whatever you wanted to. And there's your coffee and your tea. So let's make a journaling card out of our dirt and water dyed paper. Okay, guys, now we're going to take our dirt dyed paper, and we're going to cut a journaling card out of it. And we're making a journaling card for nature. So I'm going to use some burlap, and I think we'll use some bees and create a cute little journaling card for a nature journal. I'm going to pull some of the threads out of the burlap so it kind of has a fringe on it. I'm going to take my journaling card and add my burlap on the side. Now remember, I'm doing all this with limited supplies because my stuff is still all packed away. All I did was I want to see more of the dirt dyed pattern on the journaling card, so I flipped it around and I'm putting the burlap on the lesser dyed part, just so we can show off that dirt dye job, because hey, it's pretty cool, right? Okay, so we got that. Now we're gonna add our little bee. If you notice, these little bees have little flight trails. We'll continue that on our journaling card, but we'll get our glue, and I'm gonna glue this down. I'm gonna do it kind of like that, right in the center, like that. But we're not stopping here. We're gonna take some paint in these little things right here, little plastic thing, see? This kind of paint. And what I'm gonna do is come off where my bee is. And make little trails like my bee is flying. And there you go. And that is the simplest and coolest way to make a journaling card for a nature journal using dirt or mud dyed paper. It creates cool patterns. All you do is mix your dirt or your mud, whatever it is, with some water and swish it around your paper and let it dry in the summer sun. Here's another one. They came out super cute. You can write on the back. If you had your sewing machine, you could stitch out the flight of the bee. I did not have my sewing machine to do that. You could also take this and stitch around the edge of the card if you wanted to, like that. You can make this whatever you want, and it's so different than what other people will have because you're using your soil, your dirt that is at your home, and everybody's is different. So guys, I hope you enjoyed our video, dyeing paper with dirt. It just is another cool surface, another cool thing you can do, especially if you're making a summer themed journal or a nature themed journal. It's really appropriate and it kind of goes. Just think, if you're at the beach and you want to make a beach journal, collect some of the sand, come home, mix it some water, bake it out in the sun, and you can have a really cool memento of your trip. If you're hiking national parks, get a little of the dirt, same thing. So anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Thank you for being patient as I am in transition. They're painting tomorrow, they're doing my fence tomorrow, and then on next Monday, they're going to do my floor, and we will be back in business. I can't wait. But be patient, only one more week of this craziness. Take care. Don't forget, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button with that little bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.